Welcome back to the Olympus Report, Demigods, Monsters, and Gods Alike. The Riordanverse sure does know how to keep you on the edge of your seat. Here's my top 5 picks for the best twists within the series. Number 5. Thalia joins the Hunters. When Thalia was revived, I fully expected her to be a vital character within the series, and she was to a degree, but we really only got one book with her before she disappeared until the last book. And I don't think anyone saw that coming. For the entirety of the Titan's Curse, we were led to believe that Annabeth may join the Hunters of Artemis. Thalia, who does ultimately end up joining, spends the whole book hating the Hunters and what they stand for, constantly butting heads with Zoe Nightshade. So I don't think anyone was expecting Thalia to end up joining in the end, which makes it make perfect sense. That's the brilliance of it. Rick definitely pulled one over on us. When I read it, I remember thinking, wow, I didn't see that coming. Number 4. Nico and Bianca D'Angelo. The D'Angelo siblings were some of the most interesting characters introduced in any Riordanverse book, and I still stand by that. Right off the bat, we're drawn to them and the mystery of who they are. Where did they come from? It's so brilliantly set up. Rick drops hints throughout the Titan's Curse, and the reader is left to play detective. And there's not only one twist, but 2. The first being that they spent 70 years in the Lotus Hotel, something set up 2 books ago. And once you figure that twist out, the second makes so much sense when it's revealed at the end of the book. Nico and Bianca are children of the underworld. And just when you thought the prophecy had to be about Percy with Thalia joining the Hunters, you go, shoot, there's another child of the big 3. Rick has done it again. Number 3. Thalia is revived. When I read The Lightning Thief and The Sea of Monsters for the first time, I never once thought that Thalia could be revived, even though it's hinted at heavily in The Sea of Monsters. And I think that's one of the reasons it's such a good twist. Even though Rick sets up the reveal, it's still so shocking when it happens. We know who the girl lying beneath the tree is, but we don't fully expect it until we get the line, "I'm Thalia Grace, daughter of Zeus." And then bam, the book ends. See you next time. Just when we think we're starting to understand how the story is going to play out, Rick throws a wrench in there. Who's the prophecy about now, Percy or Thalia? Twists like this is what makes books stand the test of time. When you go back and read the story, now knowing what you know, you can pick up on the small details that you didn't the first time. Number 2. You will be betrayed by the one who calls you friend. The whole book, you're trying to figure out who is going to betray Percy. Is it Grover? Is it Annabeth? I certainly wasn't thinking Luke. He's out of sight, out of mind. Luke plays a supporting role in The Lightning Thief, a brilliant move by Rick. Again, so cleverly hinted at that the first time reading it, you completely miss it, but the second time you go, oh, it was so obvious. We almost forget he's there, that he's even in the story, but we don't forget entirely. Rick will bring him in randomly to remind us that he's there, and then we find out why. Luke was the Lightning Thief. And what I think made this twist specifically in the book so perfect is Percy didn't see it coming. Percy doesn't put it together until Luke literally tries to kill him. This whole time it was Luke, someone we and Percy trusted. A fantastic twist that doesn't feel forced like so many stories today. Honorable mention. Zia Rashid being a Shopti. Before we get to number 1, I would like to give an honorable mention to Zia Rashid being a Shopti in the Red Pyramid. A twist that was perfectly set up and I totally didn't see coming. Another one that was expertly hinted at. Alright, now the top pick. Number 1. Camp Jupiter. Is there a bigger twist in the Riordanverse? I don't think so. There's a whole other camp with a whole other side of demigods. Rick took the world he created and doubled it in size. The slow build-up to the reveal throughout The Lost Hero is so perfectly written, and one of the reasons I love that book so much. I once again felt like a detective trying to figure it out. Who is Jason? Where does he come from? It's so obvious, but yet it's not. And when we finally find out there's a whole other camp and Percy is there, I remember going, no freaking way. Rick Riordan, you are a genius. Which plot twist in the Riordanverse had you going, no freaking way? Let me know down in the comments below. But until next time, I'm signing off. And please, as always, stay safe.